Good evening, all. I'm Will with Ignition Core Games. I wanted to take a moment to introduce myself for those of you that don't know me and talk a little bit about the product that I'm bringing in the form of our namesake game, Ignition Core. First off, let me apologize. The sound quality and the lighting and video quality is not perfect. Eventually, I will have better quality recording equipment, but for now, I at least wanted to get the ball rolling on getting video content out to the community. So, the first question is why? Why Ignition Core? What did I want to accomplish by making this game? It's very simple. I wanted a low model count, high model quality skirmish mech tactics game that would eventually evolve into a JRPG style campaign, self-DMing, solo co-op, with low model count, high model quality in the style of anime. So we're talking Mobile Suit Gundam, Robotech, Ghost in the Shell, well, more, not so much Ghost in the Shell, Appleseed a bit more, but that anime style as opposed to the very serious, very utilitarian, military, modern style of some of the other great, but not quite what I'm looking for, mech miniatures skirmish games out there. So right now, we're working on getting Faction 3 of 3, the Valkyrie Faction, complete and ready. So this is a faction I'm very excited for. Those of you who have been following us have seen the Oni and Paladin factions, but this one here, the Valkyrie Faction, is one very near and dear to me, and I'm sure a lot of you are already excited for this one too. Right now, the rules they're in beta. They're just a few playtests away from being final, and I will post what we have so far for these so you get a general idea, with the caveat that these rules will be subject to change as playtest determines what works and what doesn't, what's overpowered, what's underpowered, what numbers need shifting, what abilities need tweaking, massaging, to make sure you get the best quality gameplay experience on the end of it. Once this third faction is up, there is a fourth faction in the works, but before we get that out, I want to work on a JRPG style campaign, a campaign that DMs itself for you, for a friend, that you can play by yourself, that you can play cooperatively. The goal is 1 to 4 players, with 2 players being about the sweet spot. Once that's done, or at least I say done loosely because I want to indefinitely continue to release modules for that, so you can continue to buy RPG packs from us so that you can continue to grow your fire team and explore and immerse yourself in the world of Ignition Core and Isalia. Once that is up and running, I want to come back to the core product, refine that, listen to all the community feedback on, once again, what's overpowered, what's underpowered, where the community found cracks in my game where they were able to break things and patch those up, fix it, make it better. Then more RPG stuff. Then a fourth faction. And we're not going to stop at 4, but 4 is the next milestone. Once the 3 are up, the RPG is working, and we are moving along from there. And then from there, more refinement. Ignition Core is an ever-living game product. This is reflected in the fact that you can download all the rules and data cards for free, because when we change or tweak or improve something, we want you to be able to get back on that website and download those PDFs for free. We never want to charge you for books. Once you've bought a model, that model is yours for life. The only exception of me charging you for cardboard or paper printed product is the RPG levels. Those we will most likely have to charge for because we're going to be getting mass print of books, cardboard, dungeon tiles, tokens, things that you'll need to play, but you will never buy a second set of data cards for your miniatures. You'll just buy the miniatures, get the data cards for free, and if we update those, we will post those also for free. So with that said, I'm very excited about Ignition Core. It's my passion project. It's the gap in miniatures gaming that I always wanted, that I could never find, that I decided to just go ahead and make. And more than anything, I'm excited to share it all with you. So if you've watched this far, thank you for tuning in. My name again is Will, founder and creator of Ignition Core Games, and I am excited to share this world with you. Thank you. Good night.